So we are transplanting tomatoes and we are treating them with a preventative measure. So some of the trays arrived from a nursery, so they're not produced by us, arrived with a little bit of blight. Now this is, we're not planting any of the plants that had blight, but we're planting the varieties and the plants that looked healthy. But we do know that there will be spores of blight on these plants, so we need to act quick if we don't want the blight to spread. Now it's going to be hot and it's going to be dry in here, so it shouldn't be a huge problem, but in the evening, in the mornings, it's quite damp in here and it gets quite cool, so there's still danger of blight hitting. So what we're doing is the following. We selected the healthy plants, we made some deep and wide holes to accommodate the root ball, and then the root ball is being filled with a mixture of rock dust and vermicompost and a kind of peat substrate for sowing. It can be a peat-free one, but something highly carbonaceous that absorbs moisture and releases it slowly. And we added a little bit of chicken manure as well. So this is a full a very good substrate that contains the carbon component, contains the microelement component in the rock dust. It's got a lot of microbiology in the vermicompost, and it's got some live worms in there as well. And after that, we treat the leaves of the plant, like Flavia is doing at the moment, with a mixture of three products. There is a little bit of this foliar spray, which is made from plants, and it contains lots of copper, manganese and molybdenum and another one and zinc, which all encourage immunity response and also prevent fungal disease. And then on top of that, we added a little bit of citric acid, apple cider vinegar, and to lower the pH so that it's more absorbable by the leaf. And also we added a little bit of seaweed and a tiny bit of vermicompost extract, which if you add any foliar spray, adding a little bit of microbes always helps because it induces the leaf to open the stomata. So then we have cuddled these little tomatoes, so hopefully they'll do well despite being exposed to the spores of blight. And for those who are curious, they're spaced 40 centimeters apart. The rows are 50 centimeters apart. They're all going to be stringed up there on either side, like you see here, and we can lower and lean them using that mechanism, the tomato hook. So when they get to the top, we can lower some more string and lean them. So at the end of the year, we'll have like most of the stem of the tomato lying on the ground, and then the productive part standing up. Cool.